This will be a checklist video. Put a little light on the subject. Anyway, here's our checklist video in a twin Cessna. I'm going to go through it from before takeoff, the run-up. First item, throttle setting 1700, left engine. We put our RPMs 1700. Alternator, switch to active and check for charge. We go to the left alternator, it's charged. Magnetos, one at a time, we turn them off, look for a small drop in RPMs, and then back on. Propellers, we check feathering. Okay, it's feathering. A little cooler out today, so we're going to do it twice. Make sure that engine oil runs through there. Okay, feathering, check. Pull forward. Vacuum source, left engine, check. Oil temperature, check. Left engine, check. Green arc, you want green. Green is good. Now number 7 says repeat 1 to 6 for the right engine. We repeat the process. 1700 RPMs. Alternator. Turn it to the right, check for charge. I leave it on the right alternator because it's the farthest away from the battery, and I want to see the charge going across. Magnetos. There's 1, there's 2, and then very important, make sure all 4 are back on. Propellers, check feathering. This one's a quick one. That went well.
1 in Quebec, you guys ready?
1 in Quebec negative, go ahead.
Alright.
That's the CHP asking if we're ready. Okay, so I was interrupted, so let me stop for a second. And this is CHP.
CHP 23 will be departing runway 7, left downwind departure, Auburn.
Alright, so I got interrupted, so let me go back to where we were. We did the prop check. Okay, now we leave it to 1700. Vacuum check, check. And then oil temperature, right engine, check, check. Everything's in the green. Okay, now we make sure our trim is to take off. It is. Alternate air is in. The alternate air is used in case you get snow, mud, ice on the intake for the engines, which will choke it. This alternate air lets air come in from the engine compartment. A little bit richer air, but it's warmer air, but it works. Bow flaps check open. Wing flaps 0. Flight controls free and correct. We go thumbs up. Make sure our aileron is up. If it just came out of maintenance and they rigged it backwards, you'd have a little bit of trouble there. When you turn left, the plane would go right. So that's good. Cabin doors and windows closed and locked. You make sure all the doors are locked, closed and windows locked. Flight instruments and radio set. All right, so we're heading west. DG altimeter out. Okay, we got this going on. Now we're gonna do the fuel boost pumps on low on the runway, and then we do our 3 T's: time, transponder, and traffic, and then double check the DG. So that's it. Your checklist is complete.